you feeling?
Like I'd rather be stuck in an elevator or stuck in a traffic jam. Anywhere besides here.
Look, I know I don't have to say this.
I know. Avoid confrontation.
At all costs.
Eric, I really hope this isn't a mistake.
I've been saying the same thing to myself, but consider the alternative. Interminable delay, anger, hostility. You and I have to introduce some semblance of rationality into this, or Stephanie will drag out this divorce forever. All right. I love you. Let's go in.
Where's Mother?
She's in the kitchen.
You know, I don't believe you agreed to do this.
Ridge, we're going to be needed tonight.
No, I think a SWAT team is going to be needed tonight.
Look, you're off the hook.
What?
We're not having dinner.
Dad called?
No, I'm going to call him in his car phone, and I'm going to tell them not to come over here. This is just ridiculous.
Sounds like it's too late. How do you want to get that?
Sure.
Well, Caroline?
Hi, Eric.
Well, what have we here?
Hello, Rich.
Logan. Dad, come on in.
There. That looks pretty.
This Michigas doesn't deserve pretty.
Saul, we have to look at this positively.
Positively? Pearl Harbor, Sodom and Gomorrah, they were positive compared to this.
Wow, what's all this? We're having a little celebration for your mom.
We?
Yeah, Saul and me. We want to wish her all the very best.
Oh, that's very sweet. Where is she?
She's down in the cutting room. Look, let's finish up. Darla, where were the chips?
Hey, Mace, do you think potato chips or pigs in a blanket go better with champagne?
It doesn't matter. We got both. Come on, let's move. She'll be up here.
Saul's still pretty grumpy.
What's the matter, Saul?
I've seen your mother go through this before, and it ended in misery. That's what's the matter.
Well, it ended before because my father died.
There are some women who shouldn't marry. Sally is one of them. Especially to a schlemazel like Clarke.
Saul, listen, my mother loves Clarke, so I guess we're just gonna have to learn to live with that.
Saul! Darla!
Gosh, let's greet her at the door.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. What the devil are you doing in here?
Clarke, come on, open up. I know you're in there.
Go away, Margo.
I'm not going anywhere, so you might as well open the damn door.
What do you want?
The Bold and the Beautiful. This portion is sponsored by Tide with Bleach. It'll knock your socks off, and it'll get them whiter than any other detergent.
Hello, Stephanie.
Good evening, Eric. Brooke?
Hi, Stephanie.
Well, I'm gonna make some drinks. Would anybody like one?
Well, I'll have a martini.
So will I, Rich.
Yes, and don't forget to put extra ice in it. That's the way your father likes, remember?
Brooke?
No, nothing for me, thanks. Nothing for me, either. Stephanie, I really appreciate you allowing me to come here tonight.
So do I.
Oh. Oh, I'm delighted that you asked. Last time you were here without invitation. Although there might be a person in the room that would object to that.
I certainly would. Because I'm the one who invited her.
Yes, I thought that you would. But then you were living with her at the time. And now you're hoping to live with Eric. If this doesn't fall into the small world category, I don't know what does.
Well, I don't have trouble with that. Do you, Dad?
No, Ridge, I don't.
I wouldn't expect that you would. Brooke is a beautiful young woman. She probably appeals to Thorne as well.
Are you trying to bait me, Stephanie?
No, I think that we had all just better relax and allow a certain amount of good-natured ribbing and kidding. This isn't exactly the normal social situation, is it? Cheers.
What are you grinning at me like that for? You got nothing to grin about. I've been going over every inch of this building looking for you and Saul.
We've been in here.
Yeah, I know that. What I don't know is what you've been doing in here, huh?
Mother.
What? What in the world?
Congratulations, Sal.
What? Oh, Macy, you did this, huh?
No, actually, it was all Darla and Saul.
You too. You too. You let me go on ranting and raving like that.
You owe us one, Sally. So, have some champagne.
Oh, we got presents for you, too.
In a minute, in a minute. Margo, sure. Wait, here.
Well, you look captivating.
What do you want?
You're getting married tomorrow. I thought you might want to talk.
There's nothing to talk about, Margo.
Maybe I could convince you to leave town.
You're a real stitch.
Well, you gonna move aside so I could come in? Well, you could certainly use a wife.
I'm not gonna use her, Margo. I'm not gonna use my wife. Don't even suggest that.
Well, why don't we just sit down? Let's talk. Politics, economics.
Mother, I don't think they're here to discuss politics.
You're right. Eric, this was your idea. Do you have an agenda?
Doesn't matter to me what we talk about as long as we talk.
Well, all right. Brooke, you know any good jokes?
I don't think you'd find them very funny.
Oh, well, if they're dirty, I guess I wouldn't. Is that what I should expect?
Well, I wasn't really talking about that, but yeah, I do know some of those.
Brooke, why don't you tell them the one about the farm?
Ridge.
You know, we probably could find something a little more enlightening to talk about.
Well, what you and I might find enlightening, Brooke might not find quite so enlightening, I dare say. No offense meant. We're just very different people.
Brooke's a terrific conversationalist. I think the rest of us in the room could attest to that.
Let's talk.
All right, let's talk.
Choose your subject.
How about you and me? our relationship.
That's rather brave.
Well, I'm ready to take a crack at it. How about you?
Certainly. Who would you like to start? You? Me?
I think we all know how you feel. But I have some things to say to you.
Okay, Saul, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What an imagination. Look, everybody, a toaster. Huh? What an imagination. Thank you, baby. Oh, well, now, what is this? This looks very interesting. Huh?
Something for your wedding night.
A bottle of Geritol.
Thank you, Saul. Bottle of Geritol. It is very fancy underwear. Very beautiful.
They're edible. White chocolate.
Seriously?
That's just disgusting.
Yeah, I got them at the Sensual Delight on Melrose.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that store.
Yeah.
Oh, you have you? The Sensual Delight, huh? I wonder how I missed it all these years. Well, thank you, Darla. Better late than never, huh?
I need some more champagne.
Oh, here, Saul, I'll get it.
So, I know how you feel about this wedding, and I know how you feel about Clarke, okay?
Sally, it's your life. If this is what you want, I wish you the best.
I know you do, old friend. But you see, at this point in my life, I need more than your best wishes. I think that goes for all of you.
What more can we give you?
Your support.
You have got that, Sally. Anytime you want to leave that man, you can come and sleep on my couch. Anytime. It is always there for you.
Thank you, Saul. But that is not precisely the kind of support I meant. No, I meant I need your support in my marriage. And not just for me. For Clarke, too. Can you try, all of you, to give him a little bit of that team spirit, a little bit of that respect, some of that goodwill and friendship that you've always given to me?
Goodwill? Friendship? Why, I...
Saul.
You see, Saul, that's what I mean. You keep on like this, it's never going to work. Put yourself in his place. Imagine how you'd feel. You're going into a new job, and somebody treats you the way you treat Clarke.
But I don't treat people the way Clarke treats people.
Yeah, but then, Saul, we got a vicious circle. We're going nowhere. I want you to try, please. Try, all of you. Give him a chance. Give him an even break. A fair shake. We could start by, maybe you could say good morning to him. Give him a smile. Have a cup of coffee with him, you know? I know things are going to get better. I need you all. See, I need you now like I've never needed you before. This marriage is really important to me. Really important. And I know if you try to make Clarke feel like he's a part of this team, if you make him feel at home here, things are going to be great for all of us. I believe that. I truly do. And please remember that regardless of what any of you think, regardless of what anybody thinks, I know that I'm the right woman for him. I know I'm good for him, and he does too. And I also know that he is certainly good for me.
I wasn't suggesting you were going to use Sally. You're awfully sensitive.
Just being cautious.
Cautious?
I could blow it this time, Margo. Very badly. Sally trusts me. If I take advantage of that... But I don't want to do that. I just don't.
Well, I think I understand. You don't want to offend your meal ticket.
It's more than that.
I bet it is.
I know myself, Margo. I'm a man who loves women, ever since I was very young. I could easily break Sally's heart. But I don't want to break anyone's heart.
So don't marry her.
No. I'm going to marry her. And believe it or not, Sally and I, we're good friends, and we can make this work. I want to make this work.
Oh, for obvious reasons.
That doesn't matter. The point is I'm committed to doing it. But I've got to be careful. Underneath that leather veneer of Sally's is a fragile human being who can be hurt. Across her, I'm doomed. Can I do this, Margo? Can I truly be faithful to Sally in this marriage? I've got to.
Or just don't let her find out.
No. Sally will find out. I cheat on her, Sally will know. I've got to be true to her. It's the only way it'll work.
Certainly, I'd be interested to hear what you have to say to me.
Well, I've been thinking a lot about what happened between us last year. And I was starting to wonder if maybe I should have gone about things a little differently.
Differently how?
By not moving in here.
Oh, well, I don't think I disagree with you on that.
I didn't think you would.
But then hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? I think they call it Monday morning quarterbacking. So I'm afraid I'd have to call your observation self-serving. Very self-serving.
Of course it is, Stephanie. I'm pregnant. Getting more pregnant every day. I was hoping that you would give Eric this divorce so that we could get married. I'm saying this to you now because I really want to gain your cooperation and your trust.
Very well put. I couldn't have done that better myself.
But if you'll notice, I am not apologizing for loving your son or for loving Eric. Nor do I feel responsible for the dissolution of your marriage. And I don't regret being pregnant by Eric. So you see, I'm not really trying to ingratiate myself with you, am I?
No, if anything, I would say just the opposite.
I'm leveling with you, Stephanie. I am being as honest as I possibly can be. Okay, yes, I shouldn't have moved in here. That was a big mistake. You have every right to say who should live here and who shouldn't. So I apologize for that, for being so insensitive. I'm sorry. I was just so in love with your son that I was blinded to everything else. I have too much respect for you to pretend that I regret doing other things. I don't. Because they were done with no malice of forethought and no intention of hurting you. Eric had every intention of getting this divorce before we were even involved. Stephanie, I know you hate hearing that. I'm sure you've heard it a number of times, but it's the truth. I just thought you should hear that from me.
And now what? Am I supposed to accept all of this?
No. But if you still hate me, it's going to have to be for other reasons. I know that you truly don't believe that I stole Eric from you. And as for my moving in here before, well, I apologized for that. There's not much more I can do, is there?
And what possible reason could I have for disliking you or hating you?
That's a valid question, Stephanie.
Yes, it is. Well, good night, everyone.
Jewelry provided by Stephen Dweck. Join us again for The Bold and the Beautiful.